Let's do it.
Well, Pastor Hernan, you hear about us putting a podcast together. You see our two heads on our YouTube channel. What are you thinking? What's the thought process?
Honestly, the first time I heard about you guys, I think it was actually, it was a couple of our guys talking about it.
Okay.
And I thought, mate, they're having a go. So good on you. Like, look, I'll be honest. Your pastor and I have talked about doing this. Right? And has it happened? No. All right. So I'm not, Pastor Manso, I'm not blaming you. I'm not pointing fingers. Just the reality is we keep talking about it. Hasn't happened. And these two guys have done it. So full credit, respect.
Hey, bro, we did something right. We jumped the gun ahead of them, bro.
I know. Listen, we got the approval from this one, but our pastor's gonna rip us in half. 100%.
100%.
Let me put the pressure on. I'll call him tomorrow, and I'm gonna go, hey, Mance, I got on there, and it was the best. So you gotta do it, or I'm gonna take these guys. All right. So I'll just put the threat out there.
Yeah, mate, we're in.
Look at that, bro. We got ourselves a good agent here.
I know. Listen, let's discuss future prospects. Right now, nah. Let's discuss later.
All right, I'll do it for free. I'll do it for free.
What a man.
But mate, Pastor Hernan and I just finished recording Talk to Me for next week.
Beautiful.
Mate, we get his whole story. We get everything from him being a kid, getting saved, to jumping into ministry and moving on from Southland to Good Shepherd. Mate, I think the people are going to love this one.
That's good. Listen, and on the move, you just said just something a little bit about the move. Pastor Hernan, I compare your move to Southland like you're a big free agent. I compare it like, mate, you're in the open market, you sort a few churches, and you just solidified yourself to the right one and made the calling. That's how I compare. That's how I look at it. Like it's like a draft.
You're not the first guy to tell me that, actually.
No way.
It was my brother-in-law was like, "Oh, did you negotiate your way out or something?" And I said, "You can't say that." He was like, "Well, I just said it." So
that's a good way to look at it. But look, yeah, as I said, congrats on the move, man. That's obviously something that you would have to probably think a lot about and pray about and put the family first. But I'm very encouraged for that, bro. I'm encouraged, especially because you've put God first in everything. And you said, God, wherever you want me to go, I'll go. And I think that's really encouraging for myself and for Ray and for those listening as well. I think it's really important that when we put God first and we walk in his will, and he will just lead us to the right path. So I really appreciate that, you've taken the initiative and taken a step abroad, even abroad to another state. I think it's a huge move, man. I think it's something that is that doesn't get looked at. People are like, oh, he just moved to Queensland, but we're moving a whole family. You're moving your whole life from where your home church, mate. It's surreal. So I applaud you for that, man, and thank God for that.
Yeah, and I appreciate it, Stat. I know, yeah, it's strange times. I look at it, and I think I mentioned it already, but some mornings I still wake up and think I'm in Sydney.
Yeah,
I'll get used to it eventually, especially with daylight savings, right?
Yeah, 100%. Because of the 1 hour difference.
That got me today, but honestly, I think when you're just surrendered to the Lord and you just follow Him, things work out, and we're glad to be here. Like we're loving life here. It's different. There's no traffic. I'm praising the Lord for that. And man. I'm literally 10 minutes away from church. I've never had that.
Oh, how far were you before when you were at Southland? How far was it to get to church?
Some days it'd take me 30 minutes, and then some mornings to get to the office. Sometimes it'd take me an hour because of the traffic.
Yeah, 7 Hills is a joke, bro. Trying to get there.
So to have that, I have so much time. Like
Stato.